That was a brave click. I hope this goes well. Hello players, come on in. There's so many of you now. Hey, you came back. That's awesome. Take a seat, remove your pants. Welcome. Yes, we're off to a great start. Welcome to Sexy Tech. I'm your tech jester, Buzz Stringer. This is very much the dark corner of YouTube, and I'm very aware that I need a haircut. But hey, the guardians of YouTube are in full effect this week. Jesus and Zilla are in full force and powering up the Megazord. NZXT, the company famous for slapping RGB on everything except their customer service skills, has launched a PC rental program called Flex, and let me tell you, the only thing flexible here is the truth. Well, it's about as good a deal as taking out a payday loan to buy Dogecoin. Actually, that might be a better deal than NZXT's nonsense. You can rent a pre-built gaming PC starting at just $59 a month. Except, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it doesn't come with a keyboard, a mouse, or a monitor, or the dignity of a straight answer. But hey, at least it includes the privilege of being financially violated. That's right, you're paying from $59 up to $300 a month to stare at a light-up box. But don't worry, the specs are magic and they change on their own. And you own nothing, and you'll like it. After paying NZXT $3,000 over the course of a year, you have the option to send it back to them. Yeah, it even makes Logan Paul's Crypto Zoo look like a good deal. Our Lord and Savior Steve Burke, Tech Jesus from Gamers Nexus, dropped an hour-long sermon tearing us apart. That's right, a full 60 minutes, a whole episode of Breaking Bad's worth of NZXT takedown. By the time it ended, I wasn't sure if I had learned about PC specs or accidentally earned a minor in consumer advocacy. But it was good. According to Steve, the specs of these rental PCs don't just change between product tiers, they change day to day. Tech Jesus wasn't pulling any punches. He called the Flex program a scam, with prices and specs that change faster than Elon Musk can fire employees. Two identical PC models were listed under buy and subscribe. And if you're signed up to this channel, you know that subscribing is generally a bad idea. I'm just kidding, it's a great idea. Hit the button. One comes with a glorious NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 Ti Super, and the other just a plain old RTX 4070. Super might as well stand for super misleading. If you're not confused yet, congratulations, you're probably working for NZXT's marketing department. Both different versions of those GPUs, the 4070 and the Ti Super, claim to run Starfield and Call of Duty Modern Warfare at the same frame rates. That's right, somehow the magical NZXT fairy dust makes a less powerful GPU perform as well as a more expensive one. At this point, I'm half expecting them to start listing performance stats based on horoscopes. Oh, you're a Virgo! Your Flex PC now runs Cyberpunk at 4K Ultra with ray tracing because Mercury's in retrograde, baby. Yeah. In NZXT's response, Johnny Hill, the CEO of Nice Zesty Extra Trickery, decided to address the complaint and apologize. And by apologize, I mean he gave the corporate equivalent of sorry you got offended. He promised to make changes, which I assume means updating their website to display even more confusing prices. Maybe they'll throw in a free slap in the face if you sign a 2-year rental contract. I think making changes was one of the major issues here. Stop making changes, he says, and I quote, "We messed up." Oh, Johnny. If only corporate gaslighting was an Olympic sport, you'd have the gold medal in your pocket. Well, only if you bought it outright. If you'd use Flex, you'd just be a silver. But Gamers Nexus wasn't buying it. In fact, Steve came back harder than NZXT's terms of service, which, by the way, are so aggressive they make a loan shark blush. They are launching a deeper investigation because apparently when NZXT said Flex, they meant flex the truth, until it snaps. Gamers Nexus also called out influencers who participated with false and misleading information around the Flex program. You'll never see me promote NZXT. 1, because I have no influence, and 2, because no one will pay me. If you have an entire afternoon to spare, I would check out the Gamers Nexus coverage of the whole thing, because there's a few details I haven't covered, but I don't want this to be a longer runtime than Avatar 2. That's Steve's job. I look forward to your comments. So if it looks like a scam and smells like a scam, and the specs are changing like a scam, it's probably NZXT's Flex program. Speaking of scams, crypto scams in particular, Logan Paul is... Wait, what? It's not Logan this time? But those two things go together like mold and cheese. Okay. It's Hawk Tuah Girl. Hawk Tuah Girl released a crypto coin called Hawk Coin, which honestly, if people are just looking for an excuse to throw money away, I have a Patreon. Yeah. Back in June, Haley Welch became famous for her viral advice on how to make a man go crazy in bed. Her tip was Hawk Tuah, a well-placed spit. Truly the Shakespeare of our time. To a Hawk or not to a Hawk? Well, it depends how much she's charging, I suppose. No, behave. I don't know her, she's probably fine. The internet loved it, of course. Memes exploded along with other things. Podcasts followed, and like every influencer who realizes their fleeting fame can double as a bank heist, she said, why not crypto? Enter Hawk Coin, launched just last week with a market cap of $490 million, briefly. And by briefly, I mean shorter than most dudes last using the Hawk Tuah technique. Within 3 hours, Hawk Coin crashed harder than Bitcoin on a drunken night out. It lost 95% of its value, leaving the coin as about as useful as a condom with holes in it. People are calling it a pump and dump, which is different to her previous technique. But Haley is denying everything. She claims that her team didn't sell a single coin and blames snipers, not like the kind from Call of Duty, but crypto snipers, people who buy in bulk and at launch and then dump faster than a Taco Bell burrito. She also said they added high transaction fees to prevent these snipers. Yeah, because nothing screams trustworthy crypto project like paying $50 in fees to buy $10 worth of digital spit coins. CoffeeZilla, the Sherlock Holmes of crypto scams, jumped into the fray. He said the whole thing reeks of rug pull energy. If you don't know, a rug pull is where the coin creators yank all the liquidity, leaving investors with nothing but regret and an empty wallet. Think of it like foreplay, except nobody gets to finish. CoffeeZilla even jumped on the live Hawk Coin Twitter space, and Haley said aggressively,
okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Yeah, when talking to CoffeeZilla, that's signing your own death warrant. CoffeeZilla has, of course, covered it, the story, nothing else, on his Voidzilla channel. I would expect we'll get a full investigation soon. I'm sure this will be followed by the inevitable, I was a fan of CoffeeZilla until he covered me. I'm going to say this now, I am a fan of CoffeeZilla. And if I release a sexy tech coin, the only thing you'll lose will be your pants. But that would be the intention. Now, crypto scams are nothing new, but the Hawk Tuah girl doing it, that's kind of next level internet crazy. She started with spit and ended with a financial facial for her fans. Honestly, I haven't seen anyone screw this many people since the entire cast of Love Island. Now, the European Federation of Journalists is the biggest journalist organization in Europe. Think of them as the Avengers of press freedom, only without the spandex and billion-dollar CGI budget. They represent 295,000 journalists across 44 countries, which means when they speak, people tend to listen, unlike this show. And wow, are they speaking. The EFJ just announced they are done posting content on Twitter. No more tweets, no more news, nada. Why? Because Musk turned X, or Twitter, into a clown car of conspiracy theories, hate speech, and far-right nonsense. It's like if 4chan had a baby with The Onion, but the baby grew up to be an unfunny fascist. Starting January 20th, 2025, the same day Trump takes the oath of office, the EFJ will officially pull the plug. Coincidence? I think not. There's another conspiracy theory right there for you, Elon. They said, and I quote, "We cannot ethically participate in a platform that its owner has transformed into a machine of disinformation and propaganda." I quoted that in English, but it's also available in 44 languages. But they are not alone. Big-name European media outlets like The Guardian, La Vanguardia, and another one that I can't pronounce are all packing their bags. Even Quest France is out. And those guys love drama almost as much as they love baguettes, garlics, smoking, and rudeness. I'm kidding. I love the French, of course. Making jokes is what I do. Allegedly. EFJ President Majahal Surveyor put it best, X no longer serves the public interest, but the special ideological and financial interests of its owner and his political allies. Boom. Mic drop. I'm not dropping mine, it's too expensive. And not real. When an organization as big as the EFJ leaves a platform, that's a statement. They're not just deleting their account, they're calling out Musk for turning what was once a vital tool for public discourse into his own personal echo chamber for chaos. And they're inviting all of their members to follow suit. Imagine that, nearly 300,000 journalists ditching X. At this rate, the only people left on that platform will be crypto bots and Elon tweeting about how misunderstood he is. Since Musk bought Twitter, it's gone from being the town square of the internet to this stinky web alley where the worst of humanity gathers to pee on each other. Although I think Elon might be into that. Musk might call this losing the woke mob, but when 295,000 journalists decide your platform is a bigger joke than Trump's spray tan, maybe it's time for some introspection. Or at least a nap in one of those overpriced Cybertrucks that you can't sell. I look forward to your comments. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. It's the end of the show. It's comment time. And the first comment on the last video, and this was instant. It was like almost before I hit publish. Toasted Meat, and he's back with a banger thumbnail. Yeah, I'm never really too far away, and that thumbnail took ages. Hopefully, I can do more faster now. Do all of you like the new thumbnails? Let me know in the comments. I like them anyway. Woomph 726 even. No way! Small channel who does news and fits my humor perfectly. Instant sub. Rare YouTube algorithm W. I am very rare in the algorithm, but that's awesome. Immortal Sun. This man is too fucking sexy for his own good. I can't stop looking at him. Now I do promise that I did not write that myself. that was not me. But I agree. Mazak00, Clippy needs a fancy suit. Yeah, they've been nude for 25 years. That's true. Makes you think what he was pointing with. Okay, I'm off to do a Clippy, and that's code for being nude. Okay. Stay sexy and be excellent to each other. No, we'll finish this one day. You know, I never really fancied tobogganing, but I would do it if I was pushed. The world, I just stand here awkwardly in silence while things happen. Oh, point to stuff. This stuff. Okay. Hi. This is this is some other stuff that I've done, and you might like it. YouTube seems to think that you'll like these things, and I agree with everything YouTube says. So you can click one of those if you want. That's pretty cool. Okay. Catch you later.